Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're digging into something you probably use every day, smart apps. How do they get so, well, smart? And more importantly, how do they do it without going rogue and messing with your security? Let's break down the clever tech that keeps all that power in check.
I mean, it's the big question, right? We want apps that feel like a personal assistant, apps that can juggle complex data and just get stuff done. But at the same time, we absolutely have to know they're working for us and only for us. So how do they pull it off? The secret to building these powerful but trustworthy apps, well, it starts with understanding how they're built. It all comes down to two key players. Think of it like a restaurant. The host application is everything you see out front. The decor, the menu you're reading, the waiter you talk to, it's the whole experience. But the client? That's the kitchen. It's the behind-the-scenes engine that's actually doing all the heavy lifting to make your meal happen.
So yeah, the host application is the star of the show from your perspective. It's the chat window you're typing in, or the code editor you're using. Its entire job is to create and manage the user experience you see and feel.
And then you've got the client. It's the host's specialized helper. Now here's the really important part. A single host application can manage a bunch of different clients all at once. Each one acts like a dedicated, secure phone line to a server for one specific task. That separation is absolutely critical. Okay, so how does this actually work? Let's imagine a smart travel app. How in the world can it handle a super complex request without having a massive AI brain built right into it? Well, this is where things get really clever. It learns to borrow a brain. So let's say you ask your app to find the best flight to Barcelona. A second later, bam, it's found 47 different options, all with different prices, layovers, airlines, you name it. Analyzing all that data is the perfect job for a powerful AI. But how can the app use one safely?
The solution is this fantastic feature called sampling. This is how our app can borrow a brain. Essentially, the app server can ask an external AI for help, but it does it through the client. And the most important part? You stay in the driver's seat the entire time.
Just look at this flow. It's designed to keep you in control. The server can't just go off and do its own thing. It has to ask for permission first. The request comes to you for approval. Only when you say, OK, does the client send it to the AI. And when the AI sends its analysis back, it comes to you again for a final review. You're always in the loop.
And what you see is a totally transparent request, just like this. It's not some vague, hey, figure this out. It's a specific ask that lays out exactly what it's going to do, including all the flight data and your personal preferences. You know precisely what the AI is being told. No secrets.
And get this, the app can even give the AI hints about how to think about the problem. In this case, it's telling the AI to prioritize a super intelligent analysis, giving it a 0.9, way higher than cost or speed. It's basically saying, hey, be smart about this. I need the best answer, not just the fastest one.
So what this all means for you is just total control. You approve everything. You get full transparency into what's being asked. You can even set up rules to auto-approve requests from apps you trust. And critically, these requests are totally isolated, so the app server can't ever snoop on your other private conversations. Okay, so our app can now think, but where does it do its work? We need to give it access to certain files, like your travel docs, but without letting it just roam free all over our computer. The answer is to create a digital play area for it, and this is done with a feature called Routes. You can think of Routes like a digital map you hand to the app. You're drawing the boundaries for it. You're telling it you can play in these folders and only these folders. It's a secure, designated workspace.
So for our travel app, the Routes might look just like this. A specific folder for planning, one for templates, and one for client documents. The server knows exactly where it's allowed to look, and it is physically blocked from going anywhere else. Your photos, your private messages, all your other stuff, it's completely off limits.
All right, our app has analyzed the flights, and it knows where to save the files. It's ready to book the trip. But wait, it's missing a few details. How does it get that information from you without just, guessing or giving up?
It uses a feature called Elicitation.
And it's really just a formal way for the server to pause what it's doing, turn to you, and politely ask for the exact piece of information it needs. It's like the app can just tap you on the shoulder and ask a quick question.
And the flow is super simple. The server says, hey, I need something. The client shows you a really clear pop-up, maybe with some buttons or a drop-down menu. You provide the answer, and boom, the server has what it needs and can get back to work. It's clean, simple, and secure.
And notice how it asks for specific, structured things. It's not trying to have a confusing conversation with you. It just needs a yes or no, or for you to pick window or aisle. This makes sure there's absolutely no confusion, just clear answers to clear questions.
The request you see is always crystal clear and gives you all the context. It doesn't just ask confirm, it tells you exactly what you're confirming. The destination, the total price, the whole shebang. No ambiguity at all.
And this whole system is built on trust. You always know who's asking and why. You can always just say no. And here's the big one. It will never be used to ask for things like passwords or secret API keys. In fact, the client is smart enough to warn you if a server ever tries something suspicious like that.
So, let's step back. We have an app that can think, an app with a safe place to work, and an app that knows how to politely ask for help. When you put these three powerful ideas together, you get a whole new toolkit for building software. And here it is, the Smart and Safe Toolkit. You've got sampling, which lets an app borrow a powerful AI brain, but only with your explicit permission. You've got Roots, which draws a map for the app, telling it exactly where it's allowed to go. And you've got Elicitation, which gives the app a polite way to ask for help when it gets stuck.
Together, these three features allow for a whole new kind of app, one that's incredibly powerful and intelligent, but also, and this is the most important part, one that is fundamentally guided and controlled by you at every single step of the way.
This isn't just about one travel app. This is really a blueprint for the future of all software. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Imagine if every single app on your phone, every tool you used every day, was this smart and this safe. What would that change?